This right here is why you always buddy boat. So here's the story of the Wandering Naps. We are a family of 5 from Texas. Chris and Jolene met in 2nd grade and started dating our freshman year of high school. We got married in college, moved to Texas, and had 3 boys. Carter, Chase, and Caleb. We love to travel, so we bought a boat, spent 14 months in the Florida Keys, working, repairing, saving, and waiting. Join us on our journey as we travel, explore, and learn. Before we get too far into the video, I want to know what you think buddy boating is. I'm going to give you a couple options. I want you to leave a comment below and tell me what you think buddy boating is. Is buddy boating A, borrowing your buddy's boat on the weekends to go fishing, water skiing, playing? Is buddy boating B, taking along a second boat to put all your toys in, extra food, extra junk? Or is buddy boating C, 2 families traveling together, exploring the same places for safety and companionship? If you also have a buddy boat, please tag them below and tell me why you like your buddy boat. We received all of our boat parts, fixed the boat, and it's now time for us to leave Elizabeth Harbor to explore more of the Exumas. Before we leave Georgetown, we need to thank this amazing community for welcoming us. The town and cruisers have given us lifelong friends, both locally and abroad. So before we go, thank you, Georgetown. We will see you again. One of those friendships has become the topic of this video. They're our buddy boat. This right here is why you always buddy boat. We have been buddy boating with an awesome family from Canada, and a belt on their engine broke while we were cruising, leaving Georgetown, and we now are turning around to go rescue them because their engine overheated, fumes coming out everywhere, and so that's why if we weren't with them, they would be literally floating ducks. So in the Bahamas, you don't have Boat US, towboat. You have to have friends or just call a marina.
So I'm going to hand you a line with a bowline in it, and I want you to put your line from one through it and then tie off your other cleats so I'm pulling evenly on both sides.
Hey, Chris, you want to let go? Let go.
Push up.
You gonna get this part?
You guys good? Okay.
And it's gonna rain.
I've got it in neutral. Let's go. You guys want to open up that engine room hatch and try and get as much airflow going down in there as you can. Get it cooled out. If you got any fans or anything.
Yeah, I got the hatch open.
You still got the ability to steer. Is that correct?
Yes, I can still steer.
10-4.
Coolant and also temperature.
So when we get into the marina, we're gonna have to put them inside tow or hip tow so we can put them up against the dock. In order to have control, my stern has to be behind theirs. So the back of their boat needs to be about here. So we've got this cleat on the side that we're attached to their rear cleat, and then we'll attach another cleat up there, and we'll have 2 cleats with 4, 5, 6 bumpers, the fenders in between. Okay.
Then shouldn't we get the bumpers ready?
We're gonna wait until we get out, buy them up to adjust the height.
But from previously going up against them, we know that bumper.
Is it the same? It is about the same, isn't it?
It's the same.
Yeah, let's go do fenders right now.
Unless they're sinking because they have to.
We're gonna look them up. Yep. And then one with here. Yep. Right there. You remember that? Perfect close hitch. Not sure we have to see how their boat lines up, but this is where I want the back of their boat is right here.
are you feeling, Caleb?
Minus the fact that out there I hear you more.
Yeah. They're looking good. They're right behind you. Carter, you good?
Yeah.
And then get that other line and get ready to give it to Miss Phyllis.
Grab the rail.
Don't put your body between it.
Walk it forward there, Carter. Take that line, Craig, that's the white line. Yeah. And let's put it on my cleat here. Is your dinghy tied up tight enough to where it's not going to get in my prop?
Mad docking captain skills.
If they ask.
I do have to brag about Chris. He can dock a boat like a boss, man. Docking is like easy for him. So this will be nice and easy.
Welcome back, folks.
Hey,
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. You're good, babe. They got a line.
Hang on, buddy, I'm coming.
I couldn't film all of it because when you're docking a disabled boat, you kind of need all hands on deck. But we got our buddy boat back behind us. We're all tied off. Hopefully it's an easy fix for their engine that overheated, and then we'll get fuel tomorrow morning and hopefully we'll be able to head off. But otherwise, we're gonna enjoy the day today at the marina, do some laundry, see some friends, get some food. Anything else we're
Are
gonna
your
do?
feet not burning on
Yeah,
the
my
stove?
feet are absolutely burning on this concrete. It's still like 80 degrees. As you just saw, our buddy boat, Phyllis and Craig, needed to be towed into the marina on our last cruise. So buddy boating is two separate boats, two separate families, couples, traveling together, usually ending up in the same anchorages, taking the same routes, kind of watching out for each other, consulting with each other, with weather, wind, routes, all of that, and they go together. Fortunately, our buddy boat was able to fix their engine quickly. We filled with fuel and we headed off to explore more of the Exumas.
We have spent the last several hours in the Exuma Sound. This is the body of water that we had our really horrible day in. It's been a much different sound yesterday and today. Gorgeous, you know, foot and a half waves. Very comfortable. We're getting ready to go through Rat Key Cut, and be back on the bank side of Exumas. So it's very nice to finally be out in the Exuma Sound and have a good experience. I think Jolene is much more comfortable having conquered the sound, right, babe?
I'm doing much better!
Hey, where's your life jacket and e-perb and go bag?
I'm doing so much better this time. I'm finally getting over the fear of the sound, the Exuma Sound, and what we went through. So this is exciting. We're going through a cut again, though, so we tried to time it well with tides, currents, winds, blah, blah, blah. We almost lost that guy. Yeah, like our kayak.
Exactly like your kayak, actually.
What boaters in the Bahamas know is the cuts or opening between islands that allow you to go from one side of the island chain to the other side must be taken with precaution. When the tides are rushing in or out, they are funneled through this small, usually shallow opening, causing strong, fast currents. When you go against the current, you actually have more control of your steering, versus with the current, you risk being pushed against the rocky sides. In addition, winds and swell affect these cuts. A rushing tide with opposite strong winds can cause huge swells or waves that build up very high. This day, we timed it all great. Rat Key Cut was plenty deep, plenty wide, and hardly any swell.
Hey, just so you know, I didn't say anything less than 12 feet. We're right around 15 feet the whole way through the cut.
Stand by, thank you.
Okay, let go. Hold the preheat. Now hold the start button.
Both?
Yep. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, this does feel hotter.
Well, that shouldn't be hot.
No, it's from the car on electricity.
Well, the levers feel hotter because electricity flows through them, I think.
So what is it?
This.
Pretty sure we had so I've been hearing a growling noise, and I was thinking the bearing or something, the water pump, or the alternator was going out, one of the two. And then lo and behold, today, the engine overheats. Sensors work perfectly. I wasn't looking at it, and it hit a temperature and it shut itself down. So we're going
Best case scenario.
That's right. I have a spare water pump, because we bought one before we left, right? I do not have a spare alternator. So we'll let this cool down, and tomorrow morning I will put on
The water
a
pump.
new water pump. That's right. We should be good.
But always something with the generator.
Always something. Because this is a...
Boat.
That's right, it's a boat.
And throwing your money into a fire.
That's right.
Well,
Bust out
into the
another
water.
what?
But that's why solar
Yeah.
would be beneficial.
Yeah, so if we had solar, then it wouldn't help us a lot right now because overcast and we're getting ready to sunset. But in the morning, if we didn't have a generator,
And during the day.
That's right.
you press play?
solar could charge up the batteries and kind of we could muster along.
Dad, can you press play?
What are you watching, Caleb?
Garfield. Garfield.
This is our cracked conch.
Delicious.
Is that all of it? Oh, my goodness, actually.
So last night our generator overheated. You got a hot engine, there's not much you can do, so I just let it cool down all night. I was pretty confident it was our water pump, and it is. This is spinning. This is not. They should be spinning together. And we got our new water pump. Luckily that was one of the parts I'd provisioned with. So we'll swap it out. Should be good to go. Got the generator all fixed. Craig, our buddy boat, who you've met in some of our previous videos, came over and helped me, which is, love having a buddy boat, just for this reason. There was a piece on there that I just couldn't get apart, and it took two of us to work through, get it out. It is so comforting having another boat with another set of systems. Just when something goes wrong, need a hand, whatever. It's been probably one of our favorite parts because our first several months we didn't have a buddy boat, and we know what that's like, and we really like doing this with the buddy boat.